Video of how I tried and failed to make a space in D1. So I created a space and bought lots of shares in their space. You have to pay money to create a space, um, and and basically they give you gems to give away to everyone. Not only did I give away gems, I also created a whole NFT collection, which was interesting. Interesting to create an NFT collection. We'll have a quick look at it. So my collection over here, which I was giving away for free, just to be part of our D1 space. Here it is. These are all the private mints that have minted so far. All gifted for free for being part of our District 1 space. And the thing about District 1 is it's infuriatingly stupid. So as you can see here, it shows that we're in survival mode number 3. Just make that a bit bigger so you can see that. Oh, you can't see it now, it's blocked out. Okay, over here on the left, survival mode number 3, right? But do you think I can see that? So I click on Prime and look in survival mode. I can't see us in number 3 space. If I look up our name for our space, like We 8 Gems, I can't even search for us under survival. So I go for Prime, which is a little bit different, and I look up our space in Prime. Here we are at position number 32. All right, in Prime. But the thing is, if people vote for us, if they vote for you in Prime, that's a good thing. If they vote for you in survival, that's a bad thing. Why? Because the most voted spaces in survival get eliminated. Right? If you're not confused by now, then you're well ahead of the game than me. Because I find this as confusing as the capital letter F. Right? But it doesn't stop there. So let's go back into our space where I've tried to rally and communicate with the crew. And yeah, it wasn't, even with the bad news, sorry to see that. If you want, come and join out. No. See, Milkshake has never helped us ever. So we get rid of Milkshake. Right? Never, ever, ever helped us. Just let me put this on pause for a second while I respond to this. Look, at the end of the day, I understand what D1 was doing. They gamified this whole onboarding, airdropping type of thing, but they basically built a system that was to reward big-time influencers from the start going in, just like the other Blast project, Fantasy Top. And obviously, that's how our whole Web3 is geared these days. It's like, it's geared to reward top-tier influencers. And all the little bottom feeders like myself at the bottom that got tempted to try and build a social space using the same tactics of gamification and community and all that. We're just underdogs, and we're always going to be underdogs. We're always going to be working against, like, it's like a, and I shouldn't even say David and Goliath, because in this case Goliath won. The biggest space here, Pac-Moon won. Pac-Moon, who doesn't really have that many gifts to give out. The people that joined the Pac-Moon space, they weren't rewarded as heavily as our space. We went so far as to create like a whole NFT for our community that was given out for free. And I found that a whole interesting experience in itself. Never created an NFT collection before, so now I've got a deeper understanding of what that's all about. Look, it's not a wasted experience, but it still has me exiting this space being even more, let me think of the words. Still struggling to try and find the word, but I would say dubious or skeptical. Yeah, there's not really much left to say. I did my absolute utmost best, and we got kicked like a can down the street and then finally down the gutter. And in a way, like D1 or District 1, they call it like SocialFi, but it's not really that social. It's more like dog eat dog. Like, I could sell all my shares now, but I've already been advising people to sell shares before me, because every time someone sells a share, that share price is going to drop, right? And I just don't have it in me to punish these shareholders, right, for joining my community, and then what did they get as, you know, as part of that? They get a kick up the ass because D1 killed our space. So, like, I'm not even sure what's going to happen once this space gets killed and cancelled. But as far as I'm aware, we are going to get killed and cancelled. Being in Survival 3, there is no way out from that, right? So I could sell all my shares now, go into this buy thing, sell all my 13 shares, and all that would do would punish all these other community members, or dare I say fam, right? Degens call people fam when, you know, when you scratch someone's back. Yeah, oh God, here we go. Someone voted. Right. Oh, dude. We're already dead. Just let me type this out. Who even came up with this system? Like, Degani came in here and voted, like, you know, like, they think they're helping us. They're just, all they're doing is shoveling dirt onto our grave. I've still gifted them gems. It's not their fault for not understanding this incredibly bewildering system. Apparently social, like, I'm not new to SocialFi. You know, I was part of Mind back in the beginning, but that just became this, like, you know, MAGA rally and QAnon and all of that, which it's not my cup of tea. Whatever, you know, to each their own. But anyway, like, all I'm trying to do is document how you are absolutely pushing it uphill unless you're not an influencer already. It's not like Twitter or anywhere where you want to make a name for yourself. Like, you've already got to have influence before you come into the D1 space. Like, there is pretty much no other way to make it in D1 without having prior influencer power. I mean, you know, in a way, it's not even SocialFi. I'd really like to alert all these shareholders to sell first. See, like, yeah, sure, I'm in crypto for the profit, of course. But do you think I'm going to sell my soul to make profit? No, I'm not. So, before I sell all of my 13 shares, can you see that there? Before I sell all of my 13 shares, I, unlike most insider trading dickwads, I want to tell every other shareholder first to sell their shares, right? And then I will sell mine. Because they were good enough to join this community. They were good enough to join this degenerate family, right? And I'm not going to punish them. I'm not going to punish them from losing shareholder value by dumping 13 shares first, right? I tried to make a proper community, and the mechanics of this whole game were just against me from the start. So there it is. That's my experience. I hope you found this kind of useful. I'm still, you know, marginally ahead in crypto, but I'm not going to be an influencer pump and dumper. You know, that I wasn't born to do that. So, but if you were, you know, maybe from this you could work out how you do that as well, because it's not hard. It wouldn't be, right? It wouldn't be hard. Watching from this video, you can see it wouldn't be hard for me to, in this dog eat dog world, to just keep eating dogs. But yeah, that's not what I'm here for. Okay, thank you for watching. Hope you found it interesting.